And pastoral communities lose their livestock in their hundreds due to drought and suffer losses when it rains and animals are swept away by flash floods. However, groups of women in Laikipia, Isiolo, Samburu and Marsabit counties are seeking to change this narrative by embracing cricket rearing in an area previously considered a no-go zone for the female gender owing to deep-rooted cultural norms. The women intend to make a fortune by selling the products to commercial fodder manufacturers for use in formulation of poultry and pig feeds. Margaret Kimathi has that story.
At Tola Farm in Laikipia County, a newly constructed stone house is filled with black painted boxes, which are the breeding sites for crickets. The women here are looking forward to making their first sale of dried insects in 2 weeks and still retain a breeding colony. They intend to sell the produce to commercial fodder manufacturers for use in formulation of poultry and pig feeds.
Wamama walifurahia sana kwa sababu wakati tuliletewa tulisema tutafanya aje, na unajua kila kitu impya lazima useme nitafanya aje. Tulikupata hiyo cricket ya kupitia hiyo mambo ya locust, at least tujue venye tutafuga hiyo na tujue venye tutashika hiyo, tujue tupate hiyo biashara hata kuku zetu zivaidike.
Faces of group members beam with excitement whenever one of them arrives carrying some crickets in a folded non-synthetic carrier bag. To trap the insects, the women use moist towel which they spread within their homestead overnight and then catch the crickets hiding underneath the garment. The crickets are fed on flour and kales and have a constant supply of water using wet cotton balls.
Hata tumejua kulelea na kupea pia chakula, hata tumejua kufuga, kwa hivyo tutaendelea kujua mengi.
Nilikuja kugundua kuwa hiyo cricket ni iko na faida sana, kwa sababu hata kama kwa sababu Masai ukimwambia sasa hii chakula iko na cricket ama iko na njirejere, sidhani kama atakula.
Pastoralists are normally not inclined towards eating these tiny animals, so or even rearing them. Through this, we have seen that it's possible for communities to take up this new livelihood venture of an insect-based value chain.
Rearing of crickets by local women is good news to poultry farmers following the rising cost of chicken feeds due to scarcity of protein-rich ingredients. Crickets are highly nutritious with protein content of up to 70%.
So things kama hizo protein yenye unatuelezea, maybe hizo cricket farming kama itakuwa ni the cheapest alternative source of protein and incorporate kwa chakula, maybe hiyo chicken farming ingekuwa easy for the farmers. The biggest challenge currently ni food.
In an effort to encourage humans to consume the protein-rich insects, a senior research scientist at ISIPE, Dr. Tanga, says they are currently running a program of converting them into powder, which can be sprinkled on wheat or maize flour before preparing a meal or baking bread or cookies.
Mahali tutaenda itafika mahali tutakula, kwa sababu huwezi kula ikiwa ni venye tu, huwezi kula ikiwa direct unaona hivi, lakini ikisiagwa utajua ni nini, kwa sababu hizo machakula zingine tunakulanga hatujui ni nini iko ndani.
We study all these insects at the different communities, and that's why most of the time when we are promoting insects either for food or feed, we base it on what they already have in the community, so that it's familiar. They're familiar to it. But all we need is to create an environment where they can grow it in larger volumes.
Even before the debut harvest is made, commercial feed millers from the region are already angling for the opportunity to easily obtain the ever-scarce protein ingredient from known sources and where quality and quantity is assured. Margaret Kimathi, NTV.